Hi, I'm Dr. Bernie. I'm a homeopathic practitioner in the state of Arizona. I'm located in Gilbert, Arizona with my clinic, and I am here right now in this YouTube video to start a series on toxic illnesses that play havoc in your life, such as fibromyalgia, Lyme disease, um, and those are probably the two biggies. STDs, um, valley fever, that maybe only the West Coast knows. Uh, Things that arthritis, things that are inflammatory, very toxic to your live well-being, and uh, and I'm going to explain to you how to correct these situations and how to eradicate the symptoms so that you can be well again. And of course, it's all about applying homeopathic medicine to these problems because Western medicine, although it's wonderful and it saves lives as well, it cannot end arthritis. It cannot end Lyme disease. It cannot end STDs. It cannot end fibromyalgia and things like that because Western medicine is limited and homeopathy is limitless. So, in the limitation of Western medicine, they're going to give you medication that you'll be taking the rest of your life, that you'll be taking for the time being until your symptoms don't flare up so much. And then the doctor says, well, the medicine is working, keep taking it. Keep taking it for what? For your liver to drop dead? Keep taking it for what? For your gallbladder to fail you? And then you have to have that organ removed? Keep taking it for what? So it can play havoc on your heart? Keep taking medication for what, guys? This is the problem that some people have, not all people. Some people are so gravitated to their medical doctors that they can't see the forest through the trees. My suggestion is, come on and let's take a step out of that. I'm not saying don't take your medicine. I'm saying let's investigate other avenues, other channels to become well again. Because if your doctor says you're going to be taking this medicine for the rest of your life, there's something really wrong with that situation. Because the body has this inept way of healing itself, then why are we blocking that by dosing with drugs? I don't know. I guess it's because your doctor said, period. End of story. I'm going to tell you about something. Homeopathy heals very quickly. It's not vitamins and minerals and herbs. Get that out of your head right now. It's strictly homeopathic medicine that is taken from the earth and all the minerals and all the animal organs, and it is made to cure, and it works. There would not be homeopathic medicine available if it didn't work. I mean, it would be a sham, right? Okay. So I've been doing homeopathy. I've been in my business since 1994. You think in all those years, if my medicine didn't work, I'd probably be selling shoes somewhere or something. I wouldn't still be a practicing homeopath. But I am, because it works. And I will testify to that because every single remedy that is in my cabinet that I make available to my patients, I first guinea pigged to make sure it worked. No, I didn't have all those illnesses and stuff. I guinea pigged it to see what it would do to me, because if you don't have the illness, it's not going to do anything. If you don't have an illness and you take something for a very strong illness in homeopathy, then you're going to have a backlash, a little bit of something that tells your body, hey, this isn't for you, guy. and then you're going to feel it. So I first guinea pig everything before I sell it. I will not sell anything to a patient that their body does not call for. And so when you come to see me in my office or virtual, now we're doing virtual consultations, you're only going to get what I feel you need. And then we're going to discuss it before you get it. Homeopathy is not rare, but it's a very, very finite specialty that you have to become aware of. And that's my job, is to help you become aware of homeopathy while you are my patient. So I am constantly instructing you. I'm constantly teaching you, which is something that a medical doctor doesn't have time for. But fortunately, we do. And we do because we want to make things right. We are not working for quantity. We're working for quality. And I'm sure is going to say the same thing. Okay. In the case of toxic illnesses, let's take fibromyalgia, for instance. So many people, so many patients are out there with so-called fibromyalgia. I have a lot of patients that some of them became hypochondriacs, come to me because they can't get rid of fibromyalgia. Let me tell you what that is. Fibromyalgia is a word for an illness that Western medicine put on a gajillion symptoms and called it fibromyalgia. Like years ago, back in my day, when I was a child and we had a cold, we suffered the fever and the aches and the pains and the weakness and the sneezing and coughing and gagging and all that stuff. We had a cold. Jump to the future. Now it's the flu. There are no more colds. It's the flu. You got a cold? You got the flu. How many flus are there? A gajillion different types of flus. Now we're really messed up. The flu is the flu. Yes, there are different strains of it. So we have to know what we're doing. Fibromyalgia is a grouping of all types of symptoms under one umbrella that they call fibromyalgia. So with fibromyalgia, you're going to have aches and pains, and some people can't even touch their skin because it hurts. They have headaches and they're miserable. They're just miserable. Why are these people so miserable? Because they have a million different symptoms. And to get rid of fibromyalgia, you have to attack every one of those symptoms. You can't just give an antibiotic or a drug or one thing or another to cure fibromyalgia, because that's not how it works. Therefore, you will have that for the rest of your life. Therefore, you'll be on medicine for the rest of your life. And that's so wrong. It's not right. It's just not practical for you to have to treat this physical body with a synthesized drug for the rest of your life. That doesn't belong in your body. What belongs in your body is your very high immune system fighting off all these negative things, for your white cells to be strong enough to group together and to kill off all bad bacteria. And we can only do that through the process of natural medicine. Again, I am not saying stop your Western medication. I'm saying give this a shot, because a chance that you could take another type of medicine with Western medicine is rare, but you can do that with homeopathy. So in order to bump up your healing, that homeopathy is going to work before your drug does, and you're going to get healed, and it's not because of a medical drug. Okay. I know the FDA must love me, but you know what? It's time we recognized we're not getting better. We're getting worse. There's more heart patients. There's more strokes. There's more, so symptomatic of everything. You have to learn how to eradicate this. Let's talk about Lyme disease. Oh, please. I hate talking about Lyme disease. You know why? Because I would say 80% of the Lyme patients out there will never want to be cured because they love being sick. They love where they're at in their space. They love having Lyme disease, not because they like it, but because they have something to talk about with their other Lyme disease patients or friends and brothers and sisters and whatever. That's how it is with all disease. Western medicine has brought us to a point in time where we never get well, so we have nothing left but to share it with others and talk about it. And ask yourself this very serious question. How many times did you love talking about one of your illnesses or surgery you had or what's wrong with you now? Everybody loves to capitalize on person to person, verbalize what's wrong with them. And what's wrong with that is you never get well. Please, if anything in this lifetime, in your so precious lifetime, one life, this is it that you know of. This is it that you know of on earth that you have, this one life. So treat it the right way. Treat it naturally, because that's what the body is. It's a natural healing machine. Why do you think that you've heard it so many times, physician, heal thyself? Because you can. Just thought I'd bring that up, guys. Okay. End of that story. Homeopathy works, and I'll swear that till the day I'm not here anymore. And I'll probably be doing homeopathy in the hereafter, because my belief in that is so strong. Because I've tested it, it's tried and true. Don't balk at it. Not all homeopaths are the same. Some of them don't know, again, the forest for the trees. You have to check. You have to make sure your homeopath knows what they're doing. You have to make sure their success rate is at least 90% or more, because homeopathy works. So the only reason why they wouldn't have success is because they weren't a good enough homeopath to know their medicines. Homeopaths have to feel their medicine. They have to have instinct that goes deeper than healing someone. Instincts that are so deep they could see what's wrong with their patient just by looking at them and listening to them. That's what homeopathy is all about. It's the real deal. You can reach me at 480-703-0151 for your homeopathic needs. You can call me as well and leave a message on 888-244-0888, which is another professional line I have. If you can't and don't want to leave a message on 480-703-0151. I would like to be your homeopath. I would like to introduce you to what this world is all about. I would like to heal you. You have an STD? It's one of my specialties, guys. You don't have to live with herpes. You don't have to live with Epstein-Barr. You don't have to live with, a lot of you do. You don't have to live with warts and papillomavirus and all that stuff. You can get rid of these things, and your doctor's not going to do it. I don't care what they tell you. You're going to have herpes the rest of your life. You go that route. Oh, isn't that wonderful? So now all you can hang around with are people with another STD. Loser. Let's get this fixed. Let's get it fixed now. You don't want to be out there spreading STDs. You don't want to be out there complaining about how rotten you feel when you get up in the morning because you have so-called fibromyalgia. You don't want to say, well, my Lyme disease is getting worse, so you know what? You're going to die. Lyme disease kills you. Do you realize that? Are you going to succumb to that kind of end result? Because the only result of Lyme disease is the alternative. That's death, dudes. You've got to understand. Lyme disease is so debilitating. Eventually, your body will give up and you will die. And that's just the way it is. I tell it like it is. I give you the cold, hard truth. You don't want me to answer a question? Don't ask the question. It's as simple as that. I have a nice way for you to know during these times of COVID and everything coming that's upon us right now. This is October 2020. We're getting hit with all kind of flu strains right now. Unfortunately, nobody's going to know what kind of flu they have, whether it's a normal flu strain, what strain it is. Do you have COVID? Do you have all the 101,000 strains of flu? Nobody's going to know. So what are you going to do? Of course, you're going to get scared. You're going to run to the hospital. You're going to call your doctor. because you have to find out just how serious this is. See, now we're really in a catch-22. COVID's not bad enough, but you've got all the other flu hitting you right now that's going to be airborne. And it's going to really stop you in its tracks, because now you're not going to know what you got. Scary? You bet it is. I have a course in natural medicine that's so simple. If you take this course, and I will send you the course online. It took me a year to put this course together in natural medicine. And it's all about how to heal yourself. And you can heal yourself, your families, and others. You can help get yourself well before anything even hits you by taking this course and learning the secrets to what the symptoms are that are about to strike. And if you have symptoms, how to eradicate them within 24 to 48 hours so you don't have to go through the suffering. This is bad times for sickness. These are bad times. You need to know how to protect yourself. Your doctor's not always there. He's got a life too. You can't reach him when you need him. So what do? You go to urgent care. Urgent care? A Band-Aid. If that's all that's left to you, that's what you've got. But now you have this course, see? And you can take this course at your own rate of speed. And it's wonderful. It covers so many wonderful things you never even thought of you're going to learn. And I'll send you a certificate too on your completion of the course. And, and then you can help other people. So now, originally, my course sells for $497. But if you're hearing this on YouTube, on my channel, and you contact me and say, I heard about your course and I'm interested in it, I heard about it on YouTube, I'm going to give you my course for $297. Such a deal. You won't believe it. Go to Arizona Academy for naturalhealth.com. Take a peek at the syllabus. Contact me if you're having trouble getting into anything, and I will make it possible for you to study natural medicine. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Most of you are out of work and you're home doing nothing anyway. Might as well be educating yourself, right? All right. We talked about a lot of things here. I don't want to take up any more of your time. I just want you to be aware of everything that I'm trying to get through to you. Let's get well. Let's stay well. Let's help the next guy get well. It just means our wellness is ensured. It's just that simple. I'm Dr. Bernie Masseri. I am a homeopath. You can reach me at 480-703-0151 for any of your needs. You can go to my website, gilbertnaturalmedicine.com, and you can request on the top of my website a 15-minute free face-to-face consultation. It doesn't get any better than that. It's just that simple, guys. I'll talk to you again. This is the first part of a series in natural health. Look for the second part coming soon.